Hello again, I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. I sometimes get asked the question, well, how much exercise should I do? Well, exercise is one of the pillars of lifestyle medicine. And these series of talks are about lifestyle medicine, which are the things that you can do, the choices you make on a daily basis, and how you live your life, and how that impacts your health and well being. If you like these kinds of talks, press that thumbs up, press the subscribe button, press the little bell so you can be notified of future talks, and leave a comment. It's always appreciated. So, how much exercise should one do? Well, any amount of exercise. You should do anything you can. And you start to see benefits from exercise from moving past zero. Once you get past being sedentary, you start benefiting from exercise. So anything you can do that you're capable of doing, it's important to try to engage in. And as you move along and you get comfortable doing exercise, you can add to it gradually. What kind of exercise should you do? Start with something you enjoy, a physical activity that you like to do. Whether it's a sport, whether it's just taking a walk, whether it's a hobby that involves physical activity of some kind where you're getting up and going. If you're in an area where you can enjoy nature, somehow engaging in nature would be great too. If you're competitive and you want to compete in a particular thing, gyms set these things up. There are mini marathons, mini Ironmans. There are all sorts of physical activities that are available. So the question is really how can you make time for it? And if you're very busy or you're in an office setting, as perhaps I am, as you can see, you try to build it into your daily routine. And yes, sometimes it's just as simple as parking far away from your office or where you're going, so you walk more, you're forcing yourself to walk more. Sometimes it's taking the steps. That way you're adding some physical activity in just getting up and down stairs in your own place of work or where you're headed. And sometimes it's building it into your breaks. So if you have a break in the morning on your way to work, you can walk 10 minutes. If you have a break during lunch, you can walk another 10 minutes. If you have another break, and it adds up. So you don't have to exercise in one continuous time period, but you could build it into little increments throughout your day. If you're particularly busy and you have trouble scheduling a big block of an hour or 90 minutes to exercise. Now the goal is, yes, that you should try to get up there to about 2 hours or so of exercise a week, 2.5 hours a week of exercise of physical activity where you're moving along. And it depends on how intense your activity might be. For those of you that are engaged in sports and the like, well, that you don't have to do as much of that, but you should still integrate some lower level of intensity as well. And moderate intensity for exercise would be something that you could still maintain a conversation while you're exercising. So if you can still speak, well, that qualifies. That's not overly intense. When you start to get overly intense, you have trouble even catching your breath and speaking full sentences. Now, if exercise that might be a little on the light side, that you might need to do more of, is as a rule of thumb, if you could still sing while you're exercising. If you can still sing while exercising, well, then you might want to add in a little bit more exercise to your schedule and maybe not do just 2 hours a week or 2.5 hours a week, but maybe build in so you have time to do a little bit more of it. Some people are able to build in exercise and even in their commute to work. Whether they might bicycle, they might walk to work, and that adds in steps, it adds in activity. So you try to build it in with whatever you can throughout your day. The other thing I do caution people on, some people tell me, well, how about I just get up early and I build in my exercise in the morning. And I say, sure, that's fine if it works for you. But I would caution you that you not sacrifice sleep for additional exercise. I would tell you, if you're getting down below 7 hours of sleep a night in order for you to exercise, you probably should not be doing that trade-off. You should still try to sleep that 7 to 9 hours of the same block of hours every evening. And don't sacrifice sleep going below that in order to get more exercise. So if you find that in your schedule it's really hard to accomplish that, well then what you have to do is try to do as I've been describing, build it into your day. So you're getting little segments of exercise throughout your day anyway. If you can, during your day, exercise and even block off more time than just 10 minutes or 5 minutes exercise. If you can take out of a lunch hour and you can take half an hour and do exercise, well then that's even better, because you can just block it in there, and then you can tweak your nutrition to help compensate for what you're doing physically as well. So again, exercise is one of the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. Lifestyle medicine is that area of medicine that talks about the choices that you make, the control you have in those choices, and how you can, through your own choices, improve your health and your well-being. And there's a lot of data out there that those choices that you make can impact 80% of chronic diseases. And that includes things like high blood pressure, diabetes, that are so pre-diabetes, high cholesterol, that are so widespread out there. So believe it or not, you do have a lot of control. And I want to encourage you to take those control of the things you can do. And one of those is exercise. So always remember, exercise is medicine. If you can find something that you can do in the world of exercise that you really enjoy, if you find something that you can do with friends or loved ones, even better. So keep at it, and it's up to you. Again, until next time, if you're interested, please press that thumbs up, press that subscribe button, and press the little bell for further notification, and leave a comment. Until next time, I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. Bye-bye.